First opened in 2017. Here's a look inside the one-of-a-kind setting for football. That is Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, the home of the Falcons. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Atlanta Falcons. Mike Tirico with Greg Olsen. We're ready to start year 2 together in the booth. Off we go from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready, set. Running for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he'll take this to about the 28. Tyke Smith, they're on the stop.
2 yards on the pickup.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
To the outside, catch made by London. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it'll be second down.
brings up
The whole idea of
and
that
10.
short pass is designed to get the ball into the hands of the receiver in space and let him do the rest after the catch. But the key word there, Mike, is get the ball into the hands of the receiver. He doesn't secure the catch, so there is no run after.
And he'll get forward for about a yard. Mikey Smith is there on the stop.
39-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Third, they need 8. From the gun, here is Penix.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw it with Penix. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Turnover on down.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
Quick throw, taken in.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. Trying to find someplace to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
3rd down, they need 5. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. He'll find the rookie out of Ohio State, Emeka Egbuka. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it 1st and goal. Here's a run. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss.
A 4-yard loss.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
2nd down throw from Mayfield. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line. The rookie from Georgia, Jalen Walker. The 1st-round pick making an instant impact. A sack here in the season opener. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. That's going to be caught.
And that's a nice grab for his 1st catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their 1st, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Regular.
They'll go. Mayfield. To the right side here. Pass is caught. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt. But at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll go again with Robinson. And he's going to pick up the first down. He's up close to the 20.
A 7-yard gain. And the Falcons first down.
So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. 0-0 is the score. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this.
Ready, set.
Here's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Logan Hall taking him down for the first sack of this new campaign. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Ready. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
From the gun, it's Penix. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked up by Zion McCollum.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. And it's hauled in at the 5. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down. Irving is into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. He's taken down but just shy of midfield. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
And the Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Penix. Moving outside the pocket, he keeps it himself. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. What a good choice to get out and run. That's a pickup of 18 and a first down. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
34-yard line.
Again, left side, here comes Robinson. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Levante David doing his work on defense. From the 31, here's 2nd down and 7.
Here we go, set.
Looking to throw, it's Penix. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll throw. It's Penix. That one intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Notre Dame. He gets 3. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy, that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This taken at the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Throwing now, Penix on 1st down. That caught left side by Pitts. Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 29-yard line.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
36-yard line. That's
3rd and 2. Here we go.
3rd and 2.
Here's Penix. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
And this is going to backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of midfield, but they turn it over on down.
His offensive play is a turnover on downs.
Baker going to give it to Irvin. Yeah, he did a nice job there, sidestepping tacklers on his way to a pickup of 8.
8 yards on the pickup.
Here's 2nd and 2. Right back to Irving. Good blocking to the 15. And he's into the end zone. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Tampa. What a start to the year. His 2nd touchdown in this opening half. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Bucs mistake themselves to a 21-0 lead. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
On play action, Penix. He's going to take a shot here for Mooney. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 2.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
A gain there of 27 yards.
And the Falcons.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. To throw again, it's Penix. That's to Pitts, the tight end. And he's in! Kyle Pitts, touchdown Falcons. Zane Gonzalez on for the point after. It's up and through. And the Falcons get back in it. It is 21-7.
Falcons 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Johnson now to return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
King!
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. Down the field, it's Evans. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. That's a gain of 19, and a very quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 48.
That's Ibuka in motion. Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. Forced out left. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down. Now the Bucs will take their first time out as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes him pay.
On 1st down is Mayfield. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Back to the air. It's Mayfield. His throw left side is complete. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown Buccaneers.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. Here comes a return from the 3. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Now this looks like a design run, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. It is 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. Now, deep ball for London. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. We have hit halftime. We're going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Bradley Pinion set to
Very
kick off.
one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Johnson now to return. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. And he'll slide to a halt after picking up about 6.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away. Picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 5. Now Mayfield. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. From the gun, it's Mayfield. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
So in these 3rd and short, 3rd and mediums, we're kind of seeing teams around the league, Mike, kind of start shifting to more of a run-down philosophy where they say, okay, even if we don't pick it up, we still have 4th down. So many teams around the league are playing with that philosophy. In this case, they keep it in the air, falls incomplete, just brings up a challenging 4th down decision.
He'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
At the 40-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he's all the way down to the 15-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. 1st down, Atlanta.
And the Falcons, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
From the gun, here is Pettis. For the left side, he gets that to Mooney. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a...
What you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And nowhere to go on that one. They lifted him up and threw him down behind the line.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
On 3rd down, Penix. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
4th down.
They're going on 4th down. It's Penix. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Yeah, it's not a big surprise here, Mike. You're down big. It's the 4th quarter. You have no choice but to go for it here on 4th down, maintain possession, and they were able to come through.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Johnson now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
Pistol.
Here's Mayfield. On the run to the right. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a 1st down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play. except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 9. Now Mayfield. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 1st and 10. They send Godwin in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up?
And he will get into the end zone. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. The kick is good. And the Buccaneers will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Falcons 14.
Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Penix. That one into the hands of Moore downfield. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
Falcons 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Penix. Short throw taken by Pitts. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. A quick slant, looked in by Moore. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards. Here's a designed run. And that one's going to be shut down quickly. A minimal gain. So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5.
Here we go. Motion, check. Liking, go.
From the gun, it's Penix. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
It's a gain of
14 on the pickup. It's good for a Falcon 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
60 Bison.
Penix going to throw again. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. It is 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They run over center with Robinson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Plant. It's Penix. He'll try to run for it, and he'll take this one in. Michael Penix. Touchdown, Falcons.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with a touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of the comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Johnson now to return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Throwing is Mayfield. Gets this one into the hands of his receiver, Godwin. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 35-yard line.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 3. Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. This pass is caught by Cade Otton. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Complete to Cade Otton. A gain of 9 yards. And
The handoff, it's Irvin. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Good.
Here's Mayfield working from the pistol. It's complete to Evans. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
A gain of 17 yards.
Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. We don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball.
Whoa! And much more room to run on this one. Pickup of 8, and that'll bring up the 3rd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 3.
Mayfield to throw. Got him in! It's Ibuka, complete. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
Buccaneers, first down. 1st and 10.
Hurry!
21-yard line.
180!
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
180!
Baker to throw. That's over the middle of the tight end, Otton. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports. After this, you've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down, and that is incomplete. He'll try to get that one to Bucky Irvin, and that'll set up 4th down.
And on that 3rd down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up 4th down.
And that is not 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
He fires downfield for Pitts. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
Gain of 12 yards. And the Falcons, 1st down. 1st and
Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Now a timeout. Atlanta, that's their first. It'll come with an even 90 seconds remaining on the clock.
At the 26-yard line.
Let's go.
They'll drop to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
We are set for 4th and long. They'll try and throw it with Penix. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
To number 7, Bucky Irving.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Rolling to the left. That one too far. Over the end line. Overthrow. It is incomplete. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. And that will lead to a 2nd down. Back to the air, it's Mayfield. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. McLaughlin now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bucs will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Falcons 21. Chase McLaughlin.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Penix on 1st down. Left side in the hands of London. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line.
And the Falcons, 1st down.
Throwing now, Penix on 1st down. Now, deep ball for London. And that is incomplete.
So at this point in the game, Mike, offensively, I think for the offensive coordinator and the quarterback and everyone, they're just trying to build on something. Can you generate an explosive play? Can you bring just a little bit of energy to the huddle and to the sideline? Because throughout most of this game, not a whole lot's gone right.
He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
1st and 10.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Throwing again, it's Penix. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it'll bring up second down.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Come on. Set. 6.
Again, it's Penix. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Brings up a third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
The decision to keep it pays off. It's a pickup of 13 and a first down. Now we're going to get a timeout, somewhat pointlessly called here with 3 seconds to go in a game that has already been decided. Here's 1st and 10.
19 Lions. Let's
Here we go. One final play. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So a win here for the visiting Bucs. They move